Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We're getting ready to go live with a little bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're having some technical issues trying to get everything up and running, but it looks like we might be in business now, so hopefully we've gotten everything worked out. Just getting ready to get started. A little bonus coverage we're going to do tonight. We're going to do junior high matchup here. Right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's Cotter and Flippin. Should be a fun evening of basketball here on TLSN. So it was supposed to be a doubleheader, but I think we're going to turn this thing into a tripleheader as long as the internet gods work with us tonight and everything's up and working okay. As getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. This is going to be junior high, a little bonus coverage right here on TLSN. Of course, you can watch this game on Facebook and on YouTube. Getting ready to get started right here. Glad to have you. We did do a little test run earlier. We went live, and then right after we went live, everything decided to crash on us. So this is the opening night of basketball here at Flippin. So here comes starting lineups. This is going to be Cotter first. Number 24, Stinnett. Number 32, that's Lawrence. Number 33, Ewing. And number 12, Kemp. That rounds out the starting lineup for the Cotter Warriors. And now the starting lineup for the Flippin' Bobcats. It's going to be number 2, Benton. Number 3, Shelton. Number 11's Chatelaine. Number 12 is Goodall. And number 33, Benedict. That rounds out your starting lineup. Of course, Jackson Rains coaching Cotter. Robbins coaching Flippin. Little bonus coverage tonight, getting to cover the junior high team. This should be a fun one to start off the evening. After this, we got senior high girls and senior high boys, so it's going to turn into a triple header of action here on TLSN. We'll go ahead and share, guys. We did have to downgrade the video quality a little bit in order to get the stream working. Having some internet issues here, so we'll do our best. And I am flying solo. The deal maker, he'll be joining me for senior high games later tonight. So if the camera work's not what you get with Joey Shaw, we'll just do our best until he gets here in a little bit. So we got the opening tip off here. This is going to be between Lawrence and Chatelaine, going to jump it off. Those people watching online too, this is an interactive broadcast. Let us know who you're cheering for. Are you cheering for Flippin' or are you cheering for Cotter? We'd love to see your comments. We'll read them during timeouts. Good crowd that's already made their way for a junior high game. You can't see it, but on this side, we're pretty packed up on this side. And here we go. Opening tip, and Flippin's going to come away with it. So the Bobcats going to have the first possession here to start the evening off of basketball here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Good ball movement, nice pass. There's the slashing Chatelaine, gets the bucket. Flippin gets on the board first. They jump up 2-0. Pressure defense being put on by the Bobcats. Force the turnover, get the steal, take it in. Bucket is good by Goodall. It's 4-0 here in the first 30 seconds. Pressure being put on by this junior Bobcat squad as they are just hounding Cotter right now, trying to get the ball down. Trying to get it to Stinnett. Pass goes out of bounds, going to go back to Flippin. Of course, no shot clock here in junior high. So for those asking about the shot clock, Flipping, little inside-out game, cross-court pass. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. They're going to get the violation there. Going to give the ball back to Cotter. Again, press being put on by the Bobcats. They're making Cotter work to get it up the court. Going to be a collision. Going to be a foul on number 12. That's going to be his first on the team, first foul of the game. Little bonus coverage tonight. It's hard for me to get to the junior high games, but we had a couple parents that said, hey, if there's any way you can make it, we'd love it. So we got that set up as quick as we could. So Bobcats going to have the possession. Cotter right now hasn't even attempted a shot here in the opening couple minutes. That's Chatelaine. He goes backdoor. Beautiful lob pass inside. Shelton with the bucket. It's 6-0. And Cotter wants to talk it over. It's all flipping here in the opening minutes of this game. 6-0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a flash right here on TLSN. Well, quick, we got some chats. We got Callie online. She says, thank you for streaming these. And she also says, go Wyatt C. So I said a prayer to the internet gods with some of the issues we were having earlier. We just need the internet good for the next 3 hours, and then we're golden. Of course, this is our TLSN game of the week this week. Cotter now trying to look just to try to get something set up on offense. That pressure defense from Flippin has caused havoc here in the opening minutes of this junior high contest. We'll give and go. Three-pointer from the corners off. Good offensive rebound by Cotter. They're going to try it again. There's another three off the front of the rim. Loose ball. Good rebound by Goodall. And the Bobcats going to bring it down. Cotter still looking for their first bucket of the game. Good ball movement again by the Bobcats. Three-pointer from the corner from Chatelaine is good. It's 9-0. Cotter Flippin looking good here in this opening couple minutes. Now up 9-0. Of course, we got senior high girls after this, and it's going to be senior high boys. Full night of basketball here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. This game's going to be on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch it on either one. It's going to be a travel violation against Cotter. Going to give it back to Flippin. 3:04 left here in the first quarter. Of course, 6-minute quarters here. Being junior high games. Nice pass underneath. Bucket is good by Benedict. Now Flippin again, putting the pressure. Cotter finally breaks the press. As this is Kemp. Nothing there for Kemp. They try going back in. Pass is stolen by Benedict. Pass ahead. Flippin pushing the pace. They're going to slow it down. Now there's a three-pointer from the top. Is off. Loose ball. Nice dish by Benedict. Bucket is no good. There's Lawrence. He pulls down the rebound. Of course, Cotter just started their senior girls basketball season last night with a victory. Trying to do a little give and go. Trying to get it to Ewing. Nothing there, so ball back to Flippin. with 2:02 left here in the first quarter. Of course, we'll have the deal maker joining us later tonight here on TLSN. And he'll have the super close, nice pass to Benedict. Bucket is good. And Flippin pouring it on here in the opening quarter, up 13-0. Again, pressure defense. As Goodall and Benton not giving any room. Callie, number 17. I wonder if that's Callie Copeland. She was our other streaming. She's a streaming expert. I wonder if that was her that said the comment, "Go Wyatt C." So. If it was her, she has high standards on streaming. So when Joey gets here, we got to get everything worked out. So nice little give and go. Nice pass again to Benedict. Chatelaine looking like a waiter on that one, just dishing it out. It's 15-0. And that is stolen from Kemp. Nice pass underneath. There is Goodall. And Flippin, the lead now has swelled to 17-0 here in the first quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we're glad to have you here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be a fun night of basketball. We have senior high girls, senior high boys action right after this. Our first of 3. This is going to be a triple header of coverage here on TLSN. And a big crowd filling in. Of course, Cotter and Flippin now are non-conference rivals as they've changed conferences recently. So, they don't get to play very often. So when they do, these fans are definitely going to bring the boom to the room like they are tonight. So here go the Warriors. Pass is stolen. Chatelaine going to take it in. Chatelaine with the bucket. It's 19-0 now. Again, pressure defense from Chatelaine and Goodall. It's stolen by the Bobcats. They're going to slow it down. Go over to Chatelaine. Good ball movement here from the Bobcats. There's Chatelaine. He's going to go baseline. Nothing there. Nice little floater is up and good by Benton. Makes it 19-0. It's stolen, shot at the buzzer. It's off, but this first quarter was all Flippin. At the end of 1, it's Flippin 21, Cotter nothing here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back. All flipping here. It's number 10, Maddox Payne, is checked in the game for the Bobcats. Flipping right now, 21-0. There's a three-pointer. Comes from Stephen Curry range. Shots off. Loose ball. Bobcats going to come away with it. Benton, Payne, and Chatelaine on the outside. There's a steal by the Warriors. Cotter trying to get their first bucket. Going to be a travel call against the Bobcats again. Turnovers just killing the Warriors here. Good defense too by Flippin. There's Payne. Goes underneath the Benedict. Benedict's going to be fouled on the shot attempt.
Foul number 33, Ewing. That's his first personal first-team foul called against the Warriors. Benedict at the line for 2.
First free throw by Benedict is up and good. It's 22-0. Foul was on number 33. That was on Ewing. That's going to be his first. Second free throw rattles around. Going to be out off of Flippin. Cotter's going to get it back right now. Looking for their first bucket of the game. Pass underneath, partially blocked. Put back, miss, battling for it. Looks like they're going to have a foul. They're going to call that on Thompson. That's going to be Thompson's first. Pass from Stinnett, knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Warriors. Stinnett from the corner, going to set up the offense for the Warriors. Payne went for the steal, missed it. There's a three-pointer from way downtown. Loose ball, good offensive rebound. That was a good pass from Ewing underneath. So Thompson's going to be called with his second personal. So Cotter going to maintain possession with Stinnett inbounding it. He's going to lob it. Hesitation, tough move. Bucket is good. So Cotter on the board. They get their first bucket of the game. Payne with the beautiful dish underneath. Goodall with the score. That's going to make it 24-2. Cotter trying to get it underneath. Passes out of bounds. So Flippin's going to have it back with Thompson and Chatelaine going to bring it up for this junior Bobcat squad. Of course, they recently won the junior high tournament down in Jasper. We appreciate the parents sharing that with us this weekend. And our pictures were shamelessly stolen from Kaylee Chatelaine last week. So everyone's like, hey, you need to give them a shout out. And no one sent me any pictures, so I did go to her Facebook. I stole her pictures. So we will give photo credit to Kaylee Chatelaine for the junior high victory last week. Flipping right now in control, up 24-2. Goodall, nice dish. Nice left hand from Thompson. Of course, we'll get to see the Cotter senior girls for the first time tonight. We didn't get a chance to see them last week. Supposed to play Bergman, but that game was called off because the senior girls, they were over in Piggott trying to win a state championship in volleyball. Foul's going to be on Chatelaine. So we got number 15 going line. I don't have number 15 on my roster, so I think Ashley Parrish is out there watching. So if Ashley, if you can tell me who number 15 is, I'll get him added to my roster. As we know, Ashley Parrish, she's always cheering on and helping TLSN. First free throw is long. Second free throw attempt coming right now. Second free throw is no good. Chatelaine gets the board for the Bobcats. Nice dish ahead. Good all battling for the board. Lawrence pulls it away. Spin move shot. Lawrence battling for it. Keeps it alive. And Ewing comes away with it. Oh, nice dish to Lawrence down low. Lawrence blocked from behind. So it's going to be a dead ball. Going to be possession arrow back to Flippin with 2:21 left here in the first half. It's been all Flippin Bobcats in this bonus coverage junior high matchup here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. There it's stolen. They get it ahead. Here's Kemp. Going to take it in with the layup. Bucket is good for Kemp. He gets his first points of the night. We got a timeout on the floor. 1:52 left here in the first half. And it's all Flippin right now, up 26-4 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We are so glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. Real quick, actually the stream's pretty quiet, guys. Not a lot of chatting online, so we want to see those comments. So I asked everyone watching earlier, I said, who you're cheering for tonight, Cotter or Flippin? Put that in the comments. We got 2 more games after this, so we'd love to see who's watching and who are you cheering for. Right now, a little bonus coverage until the deal maker gets here later. Junior high matchup, Flippin in control right now at 26-4. 1:52 left here in the first half. So Flippin's going to have the ball. In the lead, in control here early. Bobcats taking their time on this possession, setting up their offense. There's Chatelaine. He stops, pops. Three-pointer is good. Chatelaine finishing up his big first half. As this Bobcat defense has just been absolutely suffocating to the Warriors. Little runner there by Kemp is no good. Lawrence gets the rebound. There's a three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good. Loose ball. As Cherry came away with it. Now Goodall gets the steal. Flippin right now undefeated on the season and showing why. There's Chatelaine. And the bank, it's after 5, but the bank is open. Chatelaine with the bank shot in. It's 31-4. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Kemp, Cotter's going to have to hurry to get a shot off. There's Kemp. Shot is up and good at the buzzer. Kemp gets 2 buckets to finish the first half. So we're going to halftime right now. Flippin in control. It's 31-6 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, welcome back to the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN Junior High. A little bonus coverage here on TLSN. Glad to have you guys here. Looks like online we got Holly Smith. She says, go Warriors. Tracy Strain says, former high school secretary at Flippin. So she says it's all about the Bobcats. Go Bobcats. Of course, this is the Loose Cannon. I'm flying solo right now. We'll have the Deal Maker joining me later. But it's been all Flippin' Bobcats. Senior girls matchup coming up after this here on TLSN. Warriors going to get the ball to start the second half. Flippin has led throughout the entire part of the game, showing why they're considered one of the better junior high teams in the area. Left-hander is off. There's the nice tip in. Chatelaine with the tip. Now it's going to be Kemp bringing it down for the Warriors. Of course, gym already filling up. We're going to have a good crowd tonight here on TLSN. There's a three-pointer from the top. Shot from Cherry is off. Those watching, I am flying solo, so let me know if the audio sounds okay, if you can hear what I'm saying, everything's working okay. We did have to downgrade the internet a little bit, having some internet issues here at Flippin tonight, but we're still live. First of 3 games, bonus coverage right here. We're warming up, trying to knock the rust off. There's a pass to Kemp. Kemp looking to push the pace, takes it in. Tough shot. 6 straight points now for Kemp. As Kemp bring a little bit of an offensive spark to the Warriors. Oh, nice give and go. Benedict with the finish. Right now it's 35-8. Kemp trying to lob it in the corner, trying to get it to Cherry. It's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. Flippin came out strong with the defensive pressure right off the bat. Really made it difficult for Cotter. Did have someone message me that wanted to know who won the junior high game, girls. I did not get a chance to see that. I was too busy hauling all this stuff in here trying to get set up in time. There's a three-pointer. It's off. Loose ball. Rough rebound by Benedict. We're going to get Benedict with the violation. Ball back to the Warriors. 4:06 and counting. Cotter's played better the last several minutes. That first quarter was a rough one. Of course, I think I jinxed him with that one. Turnover off the pass from Kemp, out of bounds. So Chatelaine and Shelton. Of course, this is our start of our basketball coverage. We did Bergman last week. Bergman and Cotter. So this is going to be a busy month of November for TLSN. Got the RVS tournament coming up in about a week and a half. Benedict misses a shot, loose ball. Benedict gets it back. And now Flippin's going to set up again on the outside. There's a three-pointer. That shot is short, rebound and put back by Goodall. Of course, at the end of this game, the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with. They're actually going to go over. It was off of Cotter, so going to go to Flippin. With Goodall and Shelton for the Bobcats. Yeah, we're going to have a busy next couple weeks here in Twin Lakes Sports Network. There's a three-pointer from Chatelaine. Shots off. Good rebound by Terrell, but the pass stolen from Flippin. Nice give and go. There's a three-pointer from the top off the back of the rim. Shelton with the rebound and the dish to Chatelaine. Chatelaine having a monster game tonight for Flippin. Senior high girls going to take place right after that. There's a three-pointer. It's off. Lawrence battles for the board. Quick hands there by Lawrence. The dish underneath. Flippin comes away with it. Baseball pass to Chatelaine. Goodall for three. Doesn't go in off the bounce. Goodall gets another board. There's a three-pointer from way downtown. Ewing gets the board for Cotter. Loose ball's on the floor. Cotter's going to keep it. Now try to set up to run some offense with 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Pass. Good hustle play there. And there is the bucket. Nice play, Benton, with the save inbounds, then got the pass back. Benton takes it in, makes it 41-8. There's a steal. Flippin pushing the pace. Tries going behind the back. Chatelaine. Another three-pointer. That is good from Shelton. And the lead now has swelled to 36. It's 44-8 as subs coming in for the Bobcats. .1 seconds left here in our first game of the day here on TLSN, and it is all Bobcats. Three-pointer, it is good. Nice shot there from Terrell. Gets the three-pointer. Number 20, that's Chatelaine. There's a three-pointer. It's off. Under 10 seconds, there's a three-pointer. Again, good rebound. And that's going to do it. We're getting ready to go to the fourth right now. Flippin in control in this bonus coverage game we're doing here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's 44-11 here on TLSN. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors, our great sponsors we have, such as Lakeside Pharmacy in Both Shoals. Free delivery, got an awesome site to use to order your medicine. Check them out. Also, White River Materials, 425-3431. Hey, you got a big project going along. I got someone building a house across the street, and they're using White River Materials. Also, Cotter Rock Cottage, VRBO 955-491. You got someone visiting the area, don't have them stay in a hotel, have them stay at Cotter Rock Cottage. And All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, exceptional vet care for your pets. All Creatures. And Baxter Health. And I got to give a shout out, Baxter Health, got to give a shout out to my physical therapist that I had. We had the Hammer, Yarborough, and the Hamstring Whisperer. They had me all hooked up. And now, I got a sweet, is this a Bobcat Burger? Oh, dude, Bobcat Burger right here is, can't wait till the next break. We'll get a chance to get that down, but shout out to Jimmy Lane and hooking me up with a Bobcat Burger. We'll be snacking on that in between games. So they always take care of us here at Flippin. And shout out, they always take really good care of us over at Cotter as well. But these concession stands, man, they've really upped their game. There's Payne. Loses the handle, hits the floor. Gonna go out of bounds. Gonna stay with Cotter. Running clock here with it over 30 points. Little give and go. Cotter pass. Gonna go out of bounds. Ball back to the Bobcats. Gonna have Chatelaine. Gonna be walking it down. He's got Payne and Thompson on the outside with him. Chatelaine from downtown misses it. Loose ball. There's Thompson, the lefty. Shot is short. Gets his own rebound. Good screen there from Payne. Payne wide open right there. He's going to pass it to the corner. 3-point shot is out of bounds. That was number 14, Vance, with the shot attempt. But I want to thank you guys for joining us here, this bonus coverage game tonight. Little junior high matchup, and Cotter right now, I believe they're 3-1 on the season, looking like they're going to 3-2 as Flippin's going to remain undefeated. Jump shot off the back of the rim, doesn't go in. Good offensive rebound. Cotter still fighting hard, down 33. Chatelaine comes away with it. Chatelane's going to be fouled. You're going to call that on 23, Terrell. How many fouls called tonight? Is it's been a pretty clean game so far. So Chatelaine and Thompson going to walk it down for Flippin. Chatelaine in Payne. Chatelaine tries to bank it. Banks not there. There's a just inside, or that was a three. I thought it was, maybe his foot was on the line, but they say it's a three-pointer. Nice shot from Powell with the three. Cotter trying to answer back. Rebound, misses. Loose ball, there's Powell. They're going to get him with the travel violation. Going to give it back to Cotter. Of course, tonight's game is going to be on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch it on either one of them. So some people like watching on Facebook. Some like pulling up the YouTube on their TV to watch it. There's a three-pointer. It is good. Nice stroke there from Cherry. It's going to make it 47-14. Ball's going to go out of bounds off Chatelaine, back to Cotter. So we'll go ahead and start a poll. We're getting ready to have senior high girls matchup. So who's winning the next game, guys? Put it in the chat. We'll read the comments in between the games. Long three-pointer from Terrell. Goes out of bounds off of Flippin. Going to stay with Cotter. These guys still playing hard as it's thrown out of bounds from Leatherwood. Now 47-14. Chatelaine going to bring it down. Shout out to the parents that asked for this game. There's a three-pointer off the front of the rim, short. Ball goes out of bounds, back to Flippin. Yeah, senior high girls matchup right after this. There'll be probably about a little 15-minute break in between games, but we'll just keep everything running. There's a steal. Looking to take it in and is rejected from Payne. Payne said, get that one out of here. Great play by Payne. Now under 30 seconds to go. In the corner, three-pointer is up. It is good from Vance. They get Vance the bucket. That gets Flippin to 50. And that's going to run the clock out. Let's see if they still do the free throws. Looks like they're still going to do the free throws here. So number 23, Terrell. Terrell's first shot is off. Second attempt coming here from Terrell. He hits 1 of 2. So now Flippin going to see if they can. They're going to just let the clock run out. So the junior Bobcats of Flippin, they take the victory 50-15 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Thank everyone for joining us. We have a little bonus coverage right here on TLSN. And we have senior high matchup starting soon. So senior high girls coming up next. Right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're going to step away for a few minutes and get ready. We got some senior high basketball coming here up shortly right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are ready to go live here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's time for senior high basketball right here on TLSN. Starting lineups right now for the visiting Cotter Lady Warriors. So that's 00 Brotherton. Number 15, Will Height. It's number 2, Grayson Jackson. I'm so used to their volleyball numbers, I'm having to pause for a second. Number 4, Foster. And finally, number 13, McNutt. Rounds out your starting lineup for Cotter. They're coached by head coach Jared Wilhite. And now the starting lineup coming up here for the Flippin' Bobcats. Got to say, I dig their entrance music. Here is from the Alan Parsons Project. Here comes number 15, Shelton. Anytime you got a Chicago Bull entrance, you can't go wrong with that. Number 21, Pierce. Number 25, Robbins. Number 23, Valentine. And number 30, Rarick. That rounds out your starting lineup. They're coached by head coach Grant Greenhaw. So good crowd here tonight, filling up Bobcat country over here at Flippin'. I'm still flying solo, the deal maker. He'll be joining us later tonight. So you will see camera work improve dramatically later this evening. So we'll be flying solo for a little bit. Of course, Cotter, they've only had one game so far, and that was last night versus Calico Rock. As, of course, a lot of these girls played on the Cotter Warrior volleyball team that made that incredible run to the conference state semifinals. Again, shout out to that team. A lot of record breakers on that, and it was a lot of fun covering. And then also the Flippin' Lady Bobcats too. Shout out to their volleyball team. They made quite a run as well. Also to state, they got hot right at the right time of year. Here we go, McNutt. McNutt using that volleyball background, but Flippin' comes away with it. And we're off and running here at Bobcat Country right here on TLSN. Of course, this is an interactive broadcast, guys. We want to know who you're cheering for. Let us know in the chat. If there's players you want to give shout-outs, feel free to throw that in the comments. There's a steal by Brotherton. So Brotherton going to set it up for Cotter. They got Foster on the outside. There's McNutt. Nutt back to Brotherton. Little give and go underneath. Brotherton's going to draw the foul, and she's going to go to the line. So foul's going to be on Rarig. That's going to be her first personal, first to the team. First free throw from Brotherton is long. Of course, Brotherton had a huge year for Cotter volleyball. That free throw hits one of two, so Cotter gets on the board first, jumps up 1-0. Pressure being put on by Cotter, but Flippin' breaks it, but good defense there from Brotherton. Jump ball's the call. It's going to go to Cotter. Coach Jared Wilhite has to like what he's seen in this first minute. Sometimes it's hard to make a transition, especially when you're playing another sport like that. Good rebound there from Jackson. Foul's going to be on Shelton. That's going to be her first personal, second on Flippin' here in the opening minutes. As Grayson Action Jackson goes to the line here. And misses the first one. Second free throw attempt coming from Jackson. Jackson hits 1 of 2. So Cotter right now takes the lead 2-0. As Shelton's going to bring it down for Flippin. Pressure being put on by the Warriors again. Cotter breaks the press. It's going to be another jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Flippin. So this is going to be Pierce to inbound it for the Lady Bobcats. Of course, shot clock's going to be here in this senior high game. Going to be out of bounds off of Cotter. Good defense by 00 Brotherton. So hopefully you guys can all hear me okay. I'm flying solo, so put in the comments if you can hear me, and that way we know everything's working. There's a steal. Wilhite comes away with it for the Lady Warriors. Wilhite looks to take it in, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Wilhite. Good job getting back on defense from the Lady Bobcats there. So that's going to be the first. Looks like that's Valentine who stepped in front. Good defensive play there by Valentine. Draws the foul. These teams feeling each other out. Early season game. Flippin's going to have to, looks like Greenhawk calls a timeout. They wasn't going to get it across half court. So we got a timeout. 6:24 in the first. Cotter, it's early. They're up 2-0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So guys, we're excited to have you here on TLSN joining us for our 8th season of basketball. And the way this works, guys, this is an interactive broadcast. So we want to see your chats in the comment. Let us know who you're cheering for, and we will read it. Are you cheering for Flippin? Or are you cheering for Cotter? Let's see it in the chat. Let's get that chat rolling right here on TLSN. Of course, busy week in sports coming up. Still got final regular season football games that are coming soon. So Mountain Home, 8-1. They're going to be taking on Greenwood on Friday night. Yellville's going to be on the road versus Episcopal. Since it's a road game, we will not be covering it on TLSN. This is our TLSN game of the week. And we'll usually do about a game a week. And then, of course, Arvest tournament. We're just going to do the whole dadgum tournament in the new gym. So Rarick with the spin move, nothing there. Loose ball, McNutt battles for it. Foster comes away with it for Cotter. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Both teams bringing some good defensive intensity early. Of course, early in the season, defenses are usually way ahead of the offense. There's a lot of these players, too, played volleyball, played both sports, so got to make a transition. Brotherton with the hesitation in. They're going to get Brotherton with steps. Going to be a travel violation back to Flippin. Right now it's 2-0. And Shelton brings it down for the Lady Bobcats. They go inside. Rarick with a quick spin move. Shot no good. Valentine comes away with it. Shelton thought about it for a second. Ball kicked around on the floor. Bodies all over the floor. He said it's going to stay with Flippin, out of bounds. Still 25 seconds left on the shot clock. So Shelton's going to set it up as dangerous cross-court pass, out of bounds. Going to be a turnover for the Lady Bobcats. Low-scoring defensive battle here in the first quarter. Here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, 2-0. Brotherton. Wilhite from downtown, off the back of the rim. Shot is long. So they call that on Rarick. That's going to be her second personal, third on the team. Of course, you look over at Flippin, they only have 2 on the bench, so small group. There's McNutt, misses the shot. Shelton hits the floor. It's going to be a foul on Brotherton. That's going to be her first, second on the team. So team foul number 2 for Cotter. 2-0 low scoring game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Nice entry pass inside. Roerig misses it, gets her own rebounds. Partially blocked by McNutt. McNutt just has, we got to see those hops during volleyball season, and now continuing here in basketball season, she's got some ups on her. Shelton trying to set it up. Foster with the quick hands, knocks it out of bounds. Gonna stay with Flippin. About halfway through the first quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. 4:36 to go, and right now just 2 free throws is all we've had. Low scoring defensive battle here. 3-pointer is off, hustling for the ball. Roerig comes away with it. Good hustle there by number 30. There's a 3-pointer from way downtown. Shelton hits the bottom of the net, but unfortunately it didn't go through. So it's going to be out of bounds. Ball back to Cotter. And Brotherton and Foster going to bring it down for the Warriors. Of course, Cotter playing in the 2A this year. Here's McNutt. Stop, pop, 3-point shot is off. Shelton gets the board, and now she's looking to push the pace. Shelton goes down low to Roerig. Roerig with a nice spin move. Shot is off. Jackson with the rebound. Jackson over to Foster. Foster, the left-hander, misses the shot, but she draws the foul. She's going to go to the line. So that's going to be number 3 on Roerig. So right now only 2:49 left here in the first quarter. Already got 3 fouls. That's the 4th on the team. 1 more foul. Cotter's going to be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. First free throw by Foster is good. And now no field goals in this game so far. So Foster hits the first one, second attempt coming here. That free throw off the front of the rim, loose ball. So Cotter right now on their 3 trips to the free throw line, 1 of 2 on each one of them. As Flippin looking for their first point. There's a shot that's off. Foster battling for the board. She is tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Cotter. As number 11, Cowart, and number 5, that's Kay, will check in for Cotter. Of course, tonight's game's on Facebook and YouTube, guys, so make sure you can watch it on either one of them. Of course, we got senior high boys right after this. Big crowd, of course, you can't see on our side. This side on our side is pretty much packed out. About half capacity. There's a jump shot by Brotherton. Brotherton with the nice play. First field goal of the game. Gets Cotter the 5-0 lead. Shelton loses the handle out of bounds. Going to go back to the Lady Warriors here. 3:06 left here in the first quarter. There's Cowart and Brotherton. Of course, shout out number 11 on Cotter, Reagan Cowart. Shout out to her. Set a bunch of school records this year on setting, and Nikki Guthrie's going to be getting all that information for us together. So we'll share a record-breaking year for her. There's a 3-pointer from the top. It's off. Good rebound there by Griffin. There's a rejection from McNutt. Cowart way ahead. Nice play by Cowart. Up and under. Bucket is good. And the lead now is 7-0. So Cotter's starting to get a little momentum going here on offense. Up 7-0. Three-pointer from Robbins is off. There's McNutt skying for the board. That's Light, number 21, who's checked in. Pass is high for Brotherton. Out of bounds. .203 left here in the first quarter. Our second game tonight. I know on the title it says junior high. It's actually, we got all the games in there, but we'll get the title changed later. This is actually senior high matchup going on right now. So when you look at the actual title of the video, it says Cotter versus Flippin junior high, but this is actually all the games right here. So you're at the right place. This is senior high. Cowart trying to go backdoor. Brotherton, nice dish to Lipe. Good pass. Cowart, Brotherton, Lipe draws the foul in the act of shooting. She's going to go to the line. And that is number 5 on Flippin. So free throws here for the rest of the quarter. So Lipe's first free throw is good. Extends it now 8-0. Second free throw here from Lipe. Nice shot from Lipe. She hits both of them. It's 9-0. Now Lady Bobcats looking to get their first bucket of the game. They try to go down low. Kaywell comes around, comes with the steal. Used to Kaywell wearing her libero shirt, calling the volleyball. There's a nice move, hesitation move. Kaywell's going to draw the foul. And then the penalty, they're going to go to the line. 2 shots coming here. So foul's on number 23. That's on Valentine. That's her first personal. Well, it hits the first one. Cotter first to double digits here, up 10-0. Low scoring first quarter. Of course, Flippin playing in the 3A conference. Cotter going to be playing in the 2A conference. So this will be, you know, unless they meet in the Arvest tournament, this is going to be their only battle this year. Of course, next Friday night, our game of the week is going to be at Yellville. We got Cotter going to Yellville next week, so we'll be covering that. And then actually the 15th through the 22nd, we got 19 games we're going to be covering at the Arvest tournament. Goes out of bounds off the foot of Pierce. So Cotter going to get it back with 1:03 to go. Jackson backdoor. Now Kaywell with the backdoor pass. Nice look there. So foul's going to be on Griffin, 42. That's her first personal. Now Kaywell going to go to the line. This is the first one. Glad to have you joining us tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Fun night of basketball. She misses the second one. Loose ball. Jackson gets the rebound. Going to get it out to Wilhite. Stops, pops. Shot is off. It's going to go out of bounds off of Cotter. So Flippin going to get it back with 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Low scoring game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Got to give a shout out concession stand here at Flippin. It's going to go out of bounds. Say it's off of Flippin, going to stay with Cotter. They're going to get it back. 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. But got to give a shout out. Jimmy Lane at the concession stand. He hooked me up with a Bobcat burger. And I'll get this thing, I'll get a chance to eat this thing later. Ball is on the floor. Griffin. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor. 26.7 seconds to go here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're so glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. game, I think, 436 that we've done in the last 7 years, and we couldn't do it without you guys. Real quick online, we got Hayden Lindsay says, yay, Bobcats. Ashley Parrish, she says, go blue. So yeah, keep those comments coming, guys. Let us know who you're cheering for, as Cotter right now in control here early here in the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I want to thank these sponsors that you're seeing here. Also, shout out to these sponsors that are on the scoreboard, as you see here. We'll go through all of them later. It's going to be a long night. Got a lot of games to cover. 25 seconds to go. Pass is stolen from Lipe. She is fouled. Good play from Lipe there on defense. Foul's going to be on Shelton now. Shelton with 3, Ruerg with 3 in the opening quarter. Flipping with only 7 players. They're going to have to watch foul trouble here. Lipe going to the line for 2 shots. First free throw is good. Extends it now 11-0. Second free throw is also good. Lipe now 4 for 4 from the line. Good free throw stroke there from Lipe, as Flippin going to bring it down right now, down 12-0. Shot clock turned off. Cotter gets the steal. They're going to have time to get something off here. 5 seconds to go. K-Will drives in, misses it. Loose ball is on the floor. It's going to be Flippin coming away with it, but right now Cotter in control as we go to the end of the first quarter. It's Cotter 12, Flippin nothing here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a minute here on TLSN. Getting ready to start the second quarter right now. Cotter up 12-0, Flippin looking for their first points of the game. We've got Ryan Deaton online as well. He's saying go Cotter. Cool having, we had a lot of these parents, we recognize their names from volleyball. Appreciate them coming back, and of course they got a lot of the same kids that play volleyball that also are going to play basketball, so we love covering these local high schools. 8th year here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. There's McNutt, shoots it from 3. That's short, out of bounds. Jackson unable to make the save. Cotter putting pressure on Ruerg, gets it. Now foul trouble for Ruerg and Shelton. They're both playing with 3 fouls, so they're going to have to be smart here in the second quarter. Is Flippin with a small roster, 3-pointer from outside from Robbins. There's Jackson with the board, gets it ahead. Here comes Brotherton. Of course, the deal maker will be here in a little bit, and when he gets here, you'll see a improvement in the camera work. McNutt takes it in, hits the floor hard. They're going to call it on. Waiting to see the call. The call is on. Looks like it's on Rory, or Actually, I thought they were going to call a foul on Rourke, but it looks like, okay, it's just Cotter ball, so no foul is the call, which Flippin's glad for that, is right now they got foul trouble. There's K-Will misses it. Lipe with the board. Cotter right now dominating the board. Still, though, only down 12, Flippin in this game. They just need to get something going offensively. They need to try to get a bucket. Now they're going to have to hurry. They do not get it across half court in time. So Foster, Brotherton, and Jackson setting up the offense for Cotter right now, in control, up 12-0. Flippin junior boys took our last matchup, and now Cotter trying to see if they can get the victory here. There's K-Will. Nothing there. Three-pointer from outside's off. Brotherton, long shot. Neither team really shooting well from the field right now. Right now, Flippin just trying to get a bucket. There's Rurig with the bank, and then Flippin, first point of the game. It makes it 12-2. Lipe gets the rebound, dish to K-Will. K-Will misses the shot. Cotter just unable to get a bucket from the field. They've gotten most of their points from the free throw line so far. Foul's going to be on number 42. It's going to be on Griffin. That's going to be her second personal. K-Will misses the first free throw. Of course, both of these teams will be over at the Arvest tournament. We'll be covering that starting on the 15th, November 15th to November 22nd. We're going to be live for about 30 hours of basketball that week. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Good play by Brotherton on defense. Next week, we're going to have Cotter traveling to Yellville. Yellville getting ready to start their basketball season. They have their green-white game this Saturday night. We have a pie auction and all that good stuff, so if you need something to do Saturday night, check it out. Shelton with the drive inside, misses it. Rourke battling for the board. Griffin comes away with it. Shelton with a nice hesitation. Tough shot from outside, misses it. Foster pulls down the board for Cotter. As Brotherton, nice dish to Lipe with the left hand. Lipe hits the bucket. And now the lead is 13. Rourke with the good play by Rourke, going to the left hand, draws the foul. And Rourke's going to go to the line here. 4:37 left here in the second quarter. Now, foul was on number 2 for Cotter. That was on Jackson. That's her first. First free throw is good by Rourke. Second free throw is good, so Flippin pulls it back to within 11. Despite Cotter having the advantage on the board right now, they're still only up 11, so Flippin still hanging around. They can get a couple buckets. Here's Wilhite from the corner. She hits the three. Nice shot from Wilhite, and that extends it now to a 14-point lead. Passes on the floor. They get it ahead. Here comes Brotherton over to Cowart. Cowart for three. Shot is short. Jackson tracks down the rebound. Cotter going to get another chance. Here's Will Hyde again for three, and she hits another one. Will Hyde in fuego from the three-point line, back-to-back threes. And it's 21-4. Hard drive inside, good defense there from McNutt. Right now Brotherton trying to get it to Jackson, passes out of bounds. Now 21-4. 3.5 minutes left. Shelton drives in, misses a good defense there by the Lady Warriors. And here comes Brotherton back the other way. Over to Jackson. Jackson with a nice move in for the bucket. Nice play by Jackson. And it's 23-4. There's Rurig. Shot from just inside the free throw line off. McNutt and Cowart going to bring it down now. There's Brotherton, thought about it for a second. There's the hot hand with Will Hyde. Jackson to Cowart. Tough shot from Cowart. Cowart wanted the foul. No call on the play. It's like we got a timeout on the floor. It's like it's Flippin wants to talk it over right now, down 19, 2:24 left here in the first half here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, guys, we couldn't do it without all these great sponsors that we're running right here. And we're going to read some comments. Let's get caught up on some comments we got earlier. We got Aaron Lindsay. He said, let's go Bobcats. Braden Cox, he says, we make those, Vance. The Bean Barn says, let's get it going, Bobcats. That's what I need, is something from the Bean Barn right now. I could use some, I need some caffeine from the Bean Barn. So probably too late. They're probably closed now. But shout out to the Bean Barn joining us on Facebook. So I'm sure during the Arvest tournament, I'll be making a lot of trips over to the Bean Barn and getting some energy going. We got Alicia Benedict says, let's go Bobcats. Holly Smith says, good job, Willie. And Tyler Guthrie says, let's go Lady Warriors. Is Tyler Guthrie not here tonight? So love, keep those comments coming, guys. We're loving it. It's been a blast these last 7 years now, 430 games. We've seen a lot of great plays. And what's crazy is now I realize how old I'm getting is I'm doing games, and people that I've done games for years, now I see them out working in all these places. I was like, yeah, I remember calling your games. Now you graduated from college and you've moved on and you're doing your thing. So interesting how that goes. Right now 23-4 here on TLSN. Flippin has multiple players in foul trouble as they're trying to claw their way back into this game here at Bobcat Country. Flippin looking better, though, here in the second quarter offensively. Of course, tonight's game, it's on Facebook and YouTube. There's a shot from the corner. It is good. Bucket is good by number 25, Robbins. And Flippin needed that. That pulls it back to a 16-point game. Foster, nothing but air on that one. Rohr gets the rebound. So Flippin, if you're Flippin right now down 16, you just, you're not going to make it all up at once, but trying to get it at least back into single digits again would be a start. Foul's going to be on Rohr. That's going to be her fourth personal, so now she's got 4 fouls with 1:47 left here in the first half. And with of course, both teams have pretty small benches. So they need her to watch that last foul. Foster shoots it. Good defense there by Rurig. Robbins gets the rebound. And it's going to be a foul on Cotter. It's going to be the first on Foster, second on the team. As Flippin's going to bring it down. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds. Cotter's going to get it now with 1:21 to go. Wilhite, she's got Coward on the outside with her. Kaywell with the shot. Shot's long, rebound there. Good rebound by number 23, Valentine. Good spin move by Rohrig. Shot is short. Rohrig, though, has to be careful. She's got 4 fouls. She doesn't need to get a 5th. Jump ball possession arrow is going to go to the Lady Warriors. 56 seconds and the clock is running to finish off the first half. Cotter right now up 16. They go into Jackson. Jackson loses the handle. It's going to be a jump ball. Going to go back to Flippin. Flippin right now down 16. Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Robbins from the corner, three-pointer. And they're going to get Foster, number 4, with the foul. So right now 23-7. Flippin has the ball. Shot clock going to be turned off with 20 seconds left. Robbins into Rohrig. 10 seconds to go. Rohrig, tough shot. Rattles around and it goes down. Nice play. Gets it back to 14. Cotter. Here comes Coward. She's going to have to take a shot to finish the quarter. It's up and no good. As we're going to half right now, Cotter in control. It's 23-9 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are getting ready to come back. Second half right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, if I can talk. I was scarfing down some of those fries here from the Flippin concession stand, man. They do a tremendous job. Shout out to Jimmy Lane. He's always my hookup on food here. That Bobcat burger is pretty amazing. So we're getting ready to go to start second half right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. Season 7. It's actually, I said season 7, but I'd researched it, and it's actually, this is our 8th year of basketball, but 7, 8, it don't matter. We've just done a lot of games and got a lot more to go. The deal maker's on his way, so when he gets here, you'll see an improved video production when the deal maker gets here. I'm still flying solo tonight as Jackson and Brotherton's going to pull it back out, set it up for Cotter. First possession here, the third quarter here on TLSN. Nice little give and go. There's Jackson. There goes Brotherton driving baseline over to Jackson. Stops. Shot is off. And now Flippin, they've at one time was down 19. They've got it back down to 14 and looking to see if they can get it a little bit closer here. Still plenty of time for them to get back in this game. Shelton Rohrig, of course, playing with 4 fouls. Shelton playing with 3 fouls, so foul trouble. Nice catch. Look at Rohrig working hard, misses a shot, battling down low. And then it's going to be a foul on Cotter. So foul's going to be on Jackson. And now going to the free throw line. Looks like it's Valentine going to the free throw line down 14. She hits the first one, pulls it back to a 13-point game. So Cotter, her Flippin is now gone from 19 and has it back down to 13. Second free throw, it's knocked around. Cotter's going to get the rebound, and here comes Brotherton. She's pushing the pace for the Lady Warriors here. Just a minute into the third quarter. Cotter has led the entire game. But Flippin, they were down 12-0. They played even since then. McNutt loses the handle. Nice play by Flippin. Valentine hits the shot, and now it's down to an 11-point lead. So Flippin fighting their way back here in the third quarter. They're making this a game. Drive inside. Brotherton misses the shot. Shelton comes away with it. Shelton's pushing the pace for the Lady Bobcats. Chance to get it back into single digits here on this possession. They go in. There's Rohrig. Nice spin move. Shot's no good. Foster with the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Now Brotherton's going to slow it down a little bit for Cotter. Jackson for 3. As I'd hate to look at the scores book tonight, shooting percentages from both of these teams. Both teams struggling from the field. Of course, early in the year, this is one of the first games of the year for these teams. Robbins had a good look, but shot was off. Brotherton right now having problems just even getting off the court as her coach is helping her out. She is just limping trying to get off the court. I don't know if it was away from the ball. I couldn't see what happened. It looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. It's 23-12 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So hopefully Brotherton's okay. She's quite an athlete. So timeout on the floor real quick. Want to thank our great sponsors that we have here. So real quick shout out to White River Marine Group right here in Flippin. Appreciate them. They've been helping us bring local high school sports for several years. We appreciate White River Marine Group. Also, Ashley Haven State. All right, guys, hopefully, I think we're back on now. Let's see. Fortunately, I had someone just unplug me. So they walked by and unplugged me. Hopefully, we're back on now. So it looks like we're back now. Fortunately, here at Flippin, we're in an aisle and we have everything plugged in, but we just got unplugged. So, so hopefully we're back now, guys. Sorry about that. At least I don't think I said any cuss words while we were trying to get it fixed. So I'm gonna have to get my cameras reset and give me just a minute. That's the fun of live streaming here. Anything can happen. Tough spin move. Bucket is good. Roerig now, so back to single digits. It's 23-14. Good move by Jackson, misses the shot. It can happen. So yeah, looks like we're back now. So, woo. So foul's going to be on number 23, Valentine. That's going to be her second. Lipe at the free throw line. Now she's 5 of 5 from the line tonight. Back to a 10-point lead for Cotter, but Flippin has fought back. They got it down to 9. Lipe misses that one. There's McNutt with the rebound. Put back, misses it. Coward's going to bring it out for the Lady Warriors. As she is tied up. Good defense there from Shelton. Or no, they're going to get Shelton with the reach in. I thought it was a jump ball, but foul's going to be on Shelton. That's now Shelton's 4. So Shelton and Roerig both playing with 4 fouls. Second on the team halfway through the third quarter here. There's a three-pointer from outside from McNutt is off. Roerig with the rebound. Cotter has had their opportunity to take off, but struggles from the field, and then Robbins with the big 3, and now it's a 7-point game. 24-17. Here comes Cowart. And now Wilhite hit 2 threes in the first half. But besides that, it's offensively both teams low shooting defensive battle. Lipe loses a handle, gets it back, misses it. Loose ball, Cowart comes away with it. Those guys watching online too, throw something in the chat. Let me know if everything's back up and working because I'm still flying solo. Cowart just inside the 3-point line. Shot is no good. Gonna go back to Flippin. So this is turning into a good one. The plot thickens over here at Flippin in Bobcat country. It's 24-14, or 24-17, a 7-point lead. Cotter has led throughout, but Flippin has worked their way back in it as Kaywell loses it out of bounds. And now McNutt on the outside shot clock down to 5 seconds. Cotter's going to have to hurry to get a shot off. Foster, K-Will, they're not going to get the shot off in time. Good defensive stand by the Lady Bobcats. They force the turnover. So now things getting interesting as Cotter back with, Cotter's lead has gone from 19 to 7. Rurig with the spin move, misses a shot, loose ball. It's going to go off of Flippin, going to go back to Cotter. They're going to get it with 2:24 left here in the third quarter. Foster bringing it down for the Lady Warriors. Okay, well, with the drive, misses the shot. Here goes Flippin again. Flippin just been chipping away at this lead. That one's stolen by Jackson. She steps out of bounds. Of course, next week's game of the week is going to be Cotter and Yellville right here on TLSN. Then after that, we'll have the Arvest tournament. 19 games we'll be doing the week of the Arvest tournament. Should have some slobber knockers there. That lineup's just been released. There's Rorig with the, draws the contact and draws the foul. She's going to go to the line. Fouls on Cowell. That's going to be her second foul. It's now 2 free throws coming. Okay, Bean Barn, thank you, man. He said we're good. So Tyler Guthrie gave me the thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. Usually at least a couple times a year we get unplugged, so we're used to getting the cameras up and running quickly. First free throw is off by Rorig. And now she's playing with 4 fouls. Shelton playing with 4 fouls. Free throw is good. So now the lead is down to 6. Flippin just continuing to chip away. Give and go to Brotherton, misses it. Rorig with the rebound. And now Flippin, they've got it back within 6 and trying to get it closer. A minute and a half left. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Robbins, it rattles around and it goes down. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. It's a 1-possession game. 19-point lead is now down to 3 as Flippin has come storming back. McNutt with the hard drive, draws the foul. Looks like they're going to call that on 21. So that's going to be Pierce. That's going to be her first foul. As Flippin did not want that on Rorig as they have fought all the way back. Now this is McNutt at the line. 3-point game. McNutt hits the first one. Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Back and forth battle here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. McNutt hits both of them. Back to a 5-point game. 1:07 to go. Good one here on TLSN. Of course, what would you not expect anything else? We always have battles when it's these teams. Shelton misses the 3. Jackson gets the rebound. She's pushing the pace. Ahead to McNutt. McNutt, though, is wrapped up. Good defense. Good job by the Lady Bobcats getting back. Looked like they were going to push that for a layup. Good play by Valentine getting her hands in on that one. They lob it to K-Will. K-Will misses the shot. They call that on Robbins. Again, Flippin fans holding their breath on that. They didn't want that on Rorig. That'd be her 5th. So K-Will now going to the line, 5-point lead, 48.1 seconds left here in the third. Misses that first free throw. Second free throw attempt from Kaywell. Misses them both. Still a 5-point game. Shelton has the board. And now bringing it back the other way, flipping. 12-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good movement. There's a shot just inside the three-point line. Foster gets the board off to Jackson. Shot clock turned off. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kaywell with the shot. It is good. Cotter needed that. Back to a 7-point lead with 15 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off, but Flippin throws it out of bounds. Cotter's going to get it back with 8.1 seconds. Just got unplugged a minute ago. I got it. I was telling Joey we just got unplugged a minute ago. Joey's here, so camera work will improve dramatically soon. There's a three-pointer from the top. Foster misses it. Goes out of bounds with 0.4 of a second to go. Joey, you would have been proud of me. I got everything up like that. So Flippin's going to run it out, but a good third quarter as Flippin has fought back. It's 28-21 as we go to the fourth here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, welcome back. Fourth quarter here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. You might see a little shaking of the camera for the next little bit. That's because Joey's here. He's going to, the camera work's going to be much better, but he's got to, like, get his settings and stuff. So the first 30 seconds, there'll always be a little bit of shaking. And he's like, you're looking at the setup. He's like, come on, Dave, really? This is what I got to work with? Of course, after this, we got senior high boys, which should be a great matchup to finish off the evening. McNutt, she's joined by Brotherton, who's, looks like Brotherton has recovered earlier. She was hurt earlier, but looks like she's okay. Foster trying to get, let's see who they call the foul on. Shelton right now has 4. Is that going to be number 5 on Shelton? So that's 5 on Shelton. Shelton fouls out. 7:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Shelton now fouled out of the game. Looks like Flippin wants to talk it over. Goodwin is flipping his battle back, but do they have enough left here in the fourth quarter? It's 28-21 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I want to thank these great sponsors we have, such as All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, exceptional vet care for your pets. Also Baxter Health. Shout out to my physical therapist, man. They got my knee. They got me back in the saddle. I got to admit, though, I am sore tonight. I started working on the treadmill again, man, and I am sore tonight, but we'll get there. White River Marine Group, they've been a sponsor for us several years here on TLSN, helping us bring local high school sports to you all. Also, Ashley Haven, State Farm. She's got 2 locations, in Flippin and also in Mountain Home. Stop by and get a quote on your insurance. Don't overpay for insurance in 2026. Also, Our Best Bank with 9 locations throughout North Central Arkansas. Here for all your banking needs. Our Best Bank. We appreciate your business. And Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Joey tells me he's been out selling cars. That's why I just got here, because he's got so many good deals, so many great things going on at Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Tariffs, smariffs, he can make a deal for you. Go see the deal maker, Joey Shaw. And also Twin Lakes Therapy and Living right here in Flippin. Shout out to Twin Lakes Therapy and Living and Marion County Farm Bureau. That was our very first sponsor, Mr. Joey Sample. Appreciate his sponsors, and that allows us to get all this equipment, and that brings all these games to you guys. So the reason we've been able to do, 430 games is because of these all these great sponsors. That allows us to buy equipment, headsets, software, so we can do more than just hold an iPhone. So we appreciate it, and that's because of you guys. So and now Lipe and McNutt on the outside. There's Brotherton for 3 from downtown. That puts Cotter back up 10. Riley Brotherton says, hey, my knee is just fine. Hits the 3. Now a lot of pressure on Robbins. They get it ahead. Rohrig still playing with 4 fouls. She is fouled. They're going to call that on Lipe. Number 21, that's her second, first on the team. Going in the fourth, too, guys. Those people watching, let us know who you're cheering for. Put something in the chat. Of course, this is on Facebook and on YouTube. We'd love to see your comments. Who's going to win this one, guys? Flippin or Cotter? Let us know in the chat. And now Foster racing for the ball against Valentine. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to Cotter. So Cotter's going to get it right now. 10-point lead. 7:02 left here in the fourth. Joey, the deal maker Shaw is here. That's why you have all these zoom ins, and they're like, oh man, that looks so much better now. Big matchup right after this. There is McNutt working hard. Nice fade away from McNutt. It's a 12-point lead. Now, as they had Pierce at half court, Pierce is coming up limping. Flippin does not have many players out there, so they can't afford an injury. Looks like Pierce has walked it off. Ball's going to go to the Lady Warriors. 6:38 left. Fun night of basketball here on the Twin. Oh my gosh, I think I see Dylan Conley over there, man. Blast from the pass, Dylan Conley in the house. Spin move by McNutt, shots off, misses a rebound. Pierce comes away with it, and she is tied up by McNutt. Both players go down. They're going to call that on McNutt. That's going to be her first personal. So behind the bench, Dylan Conley over there in the second row, Joey. He's probably scouting. No Bomber games tonight, so he's been busy with Bomber football. They try to lob it inside for Roar. A good play there by Jackson, knocking it away. Foster's going to slow it down, give it back to Jackson. Jackson, nice pass to Light, partially blocked. Jackson working hard, draws the foul, hits the bucket, and she's going to go to the line, see if she can complete the old-fashioned three-point play. So she completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Now the lead is 15. Foster with the steal. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Is the call. Possession arrows going to go to the Lady Bobcats. They fought all the way back. They were down 19, got it down to 4, but How much did that take out of this Lady Bobcat squad? That's knocked away by Light. Good defense. All right, Joey, I'm gonna take over the camera just for a second here. After this play right here, I'm gonna zoom in on someone during the next break. I have to hurry. She's sucking in right now, so I told someone I'd zoom in on the crowd. We'll do, okay, during this, I got a little break here. All right, so I told someone I'd zoom in on the crowd. Oh, now she was posing for me. Now she's not posing. Shout out to Tara Payne. That's why we did the junior high game earlier. She was giving me a shout out. Her husband, John Eric. Here's Camden Payne. Shout out to the Flippin' Bobcat fans. So I'll give the camera back to you, Joey. So there's Rarick. She's having a big game. That pulls it back to a 13-point game. Ball going to go back now to Flippin. So here, 5 minutes, 10 seconds left. Flippin down 13. It's go time if they're going to try to get back into it. Shovel pass to Foster. Going to get Foster with the offensive foul. Good play there by Robbins. You saw the road that I zoomed in on earlier. During the next timeout, we'll zoom in on them. So every once in a while I get people like, hey, can you zoom in on me during the game? So, you know, we get requests. So we always play our request. Good hands there by Brotherton knocking it out of bounds. So Riley Brotherton, looks like that knee has healed up pretty good. We got to get a headset on the deal maker for the next game so that way he can talk. Joey looks so tired. At least say we have the Tuesday night game this week, and then we don't have another game till late next week, so you got a little bit of time to recover. Then after that, I get to do 19 games in 7 days.
I hope you got a bunch of staff coming.
And a pro wrestling show too, so.
You got a lot of workers going to be working at Harvest Time.
Yeah, we're getting some help this year. The days of me doing solos done. There's Lipe inside with the left hand. People were asking me earlier, Dave, are you retiring this year? I was like, I'm getting old, man. I don't have all that enthusiasm that I could to do hours and hours like I used to. Now, we always see what happens. We take it a year at a time, but we're going to finish this year. Roerig hits the ground hard with Jackson. Tell you what, Roerig has left it all out on the floor tonight. She hit hard. And she's been playing with 4 fouls for basically with a couple minutes left in the first quarter. So now Brotherton, she's got Cowart on the outside with her. Lipe with the drive, throws it up, shot is off. Jackson with a good save to Cowart. Cowart with the jump shot is off. Loose ball's on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Looks like jump ball. It's going to stay. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Warriors. 4 minutes to go. Of course, with the shot clock, a team just can't milk it. So that's one of the good things with the shot clock. Tough play by McNutt, misses it. Robbins with the rebound. Robbins has hit a couple big threes. Flippin's going to have to hurry. They get over just in time. One's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Flippin with 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Can't even talk. Oh, there's a good play by Brotherton. Takes it in, hits the bucket, and now the lead is back 17. So a huge run. At one time it was 27-23, 13-0 run. Has pulled this away for the Cotter Lady Warriors. Of course, we'll see both of these teams next week, or in 2 weeks at the Arbest tournament. They're going to get Cowart. Going to get Cowart with the travel there. Online we got Clayton Gardner. He says, Big Cam. We got Carol Fawcett. She says, go Lady Warriors, Cotter. Of course, appreciate them watching on Facebook and YouTube. Good play there by Rorig. Tell you what, Rorig has played, she's had a hard game tonight. She has been all over the court. Looks like they called that on 25. They called that on Robbins. That's her second. Brotherton from downtown, shot in and out. Lipe with the rebound, draws the foul. So foul's going to be on Robbins. That's her third. Now both teams with 4 fouls. Lipe hits the first one. So Cotter in the first half, they were up 19. Then the lead fell all the way down to 4. But then a 14-0 run here has made the difference. Now under 3 minutes to go. Rorig with the little baby finger roll. Nice play by Rorig. Tell you what, she is leaving it all out on the court. I know what Dylan Conley's doing here, Joe. He's scouting the flipping senior boys, so.
Checking the competition.
Yeah, we got Dylan Conley figured out. He's scouting. Nice pass to Lipe with the left hand, and now the lead is back to 18. Flippin gets it over. Robbins with the drive. Pass is stolen from Jackson. So Cotter's going to get the victory in this senior high girls game. Of course, Flippin took the junior high boys game earlier. There's a three-pointer. No good from Brotherton. Light pulls down the board. And now Cotter's going to set up again. Oh, nice move underneath, but unable to finish his Brotherton. Rorig, though, makes the play. It's going to go out of bounds off of Robbins. Back to Cotter as subs coming in now for the Cotter Lady Warriors. So senior boys should have quite a matchup later. We got Cotter. They're coming in right now at 1-4. Flippin coming in at, I believe, 3-2 on the season. But, you know, Flippin is, they've been really playing up. They played some big schools here early in the season, so don't let the record fool you. They're going to be one to watch here in the 3A conference. And then Cotter took on Bergman. There's Wilhite trying to hit another three, in and out. Cowart gets another board. They're going to give Wilhite wide open, but he gave it back to Cowart. Now Foster misses the shot. Flippin has it. 45 seconds to go. Of course, at the end of this game, guys, we're just going to keep this stream running tonight because the internet is kind of sketchy, so I don't want to risk it. You know, if it's working, why mess with it? Three-pointer from outside. Robbins misses it. Shot clock turned off as Cotter's going to walk it down. Coach Jared Wilhite's team is going to go to 2-0 on the young season. Tough shot by Kaywell, misses it. Kaywell hit the floor hard. It's like she pops right back up. Tell you, girls on both of these teams, they're tough, man. They're played hard. And so Cotter gets the steal. Underneath the Foster over Rohrig. Rohrig doing everything to try to get the block. Left-handed throw is no good. It's out of bounds. So Cotter will take the victory, 45-25 in our second game of the night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're going to step away for about 8 minutes, and we got some senior high basketball action coming here shortly here on TLSN. We'll be right back. All right, senior high action getting ready to start here. I'm filming some of the crowd, having a little bit of fun. Of course, we got a full house on this side. Unfortunately, unable to film it. We're glad to have you here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. One game left to go here on TLSN. Oh, Dylan Conley has moved the scout for Mountain Home. That's what we're calling him, the scout for Mountain Home. He's moved. There you go. We can film someone else who's filming. As we have our fan cam going right now. Should be a fun one. Got to have a little fun here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as we got a good one coming up. We're about 8 minutes away here on TLSN. We'll be back in a flash. All right, guys, welcome back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Senior high final game of the night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We got starting lineups. Number 5, Lyon. Number 22, Milton. Number 13, Connor Woods. He was our player of the game last week. Number 2 is Will Morris. Number 33, Cole Tilton. Of course, they're coached by head coach Jackson Rains. They come in on the season 1-4 on the season. Of course, all non-conference games. So here we go, starting lineup for the Flippin' Bobcats. Number 1, Truett Lindsay. Number 11, Hudson Lindsay. Number 21, Blaine Thompson. Number 24, Tucker Thompson. And number 25, Aiden Hodges. And they're coached by head coach, Coach Robbins. Right now, Flippin comes in at 3-2 on the year, of course, also all non-conference games. We got the deal maker working the camera, so it's going to be high-quality camera work here, making up for all my inaction earlier. Looks like Aaron Lindsay says, almost showtime. Let's go Bobcats, number 1 and 11. And guys, this is an interactive broadcast, so those we're watching on Facebook and YouTube, we want to see your comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. As these teams, they might not be in the same conference anymore, but they're still long-time rivals. There was some battles back in the day between Flippin and Yellville, or Cotter, when they were in the, we're doing Yellville next week. Flippin and Cotter. Thompson's going to win the tip, and we're off and running. Here comes Lindsay. 2 Thompsons and a Hodges, so that might help me be able to get the names right. There's Hodges, cross-court pass. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. Three-pointer is open. It is good. Nice shot from Thompson. Flippin gets the first bucket of the game. They are off and running. Lyon and Woods. They got Milton, the 10th grader, in, number 22. Woods had 10 points the other night. Spin move, shot is off. Strong rebound there by Thompson, and here comes Flippin. And we finally found Dylan Conley. Didn't get a chance to decon. He was over here watching Flippin play, so he said, I saw your live stream started so early, I figured why not go watch Flippin play. There's another three-pointer from the outside is Thompson. Flippin jumps out 6-0 and putting the pressure on. Milton's pass. Out of bounds, going to be a turnover back the other way. And now 6-0, Flippin. 2 3-pointers to start off. They go to Thompson, turnaround. Strong rebound there by Hodges. It's pulled away from Woods. Here comes Lyon pushing the pace for the Warriors. Looking to take it coast to coast, draws the foul. Good hustle play there from Lyon. Foul's going to be on Lindsay. That's going to be his first. That's on number 1. So Lyon trying to get Cotter on the board, misses the first free throw. Of course, Cotter next week, they make the trip over to Yellville. We'll be in Yellville next Friday night. That free throw is good from Lyon. So Cotter's on the board now, 6-1. Under our Shark Creek Graphic Genuine Care Pharmacy clock. Oh, nice bank there from Lindsay. Flippin's offense is looking good here early. Now 8-1. Nice move there by Milton. Milton hits the bucket. That pulls Cotter back to 8-3. Good pass to Thompson. Draws the foul with the head fake. Foul's going to be on Tilton. That's going to be Tilton's first. So Thompson go to the line here for 2 shots. Fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw rattles around and goes down. It's been an interesting night. We had internet issues at the start. We made it work. Also, hits 1 and 2 from the line. But then we got unplugged halfway through the game. But luckily, our stream did not go down. It just unplugged the cameras and headset. So, and I didn't cuss. I was afraid I said a cuss word when it first happened, but I think we were okay. Woods and Morse. Pass is stolen. Thompson takes it in, misses the shot, going to draw the foul. So foul's going to be on number 5, Lyon. That's going to be his first. Second on the team. Is Blaine Thompson going to go to the line for 2 shots here. First free throw by Thompson, rattles around, and it goes in. We got to get a headset on Joey. People want to hear Joey talk. First free throw is good. Second attempt, rattles around, no good. Tilton skies for the board, hits hard. Out of bounds, it's going to stay with the Bobcats. Actually, I got to get you a seat, Joey. You need a chair? Lob to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Bobcats going back door. Just precision passing right now from the Bobcats. And a 3-pointer from the corner for Lindsay. They say it's actually a 2. Say his foot was on the line, so they're going to give him 2 on that shot. So right now 13-3. So they call the foul on Hodges. That's going to be his first. Second on the team. Lyon hits the first free throw, makes it 13-4. Second free throw by Lyon, banks it in, makes it 13-5. Well, since Cotter's watching, I got to check in my good friend Penelope Pasillas. I know she likes to tune in. We'll have to see if she's actually watching here on TLSN. Now 13-5. Cotter's going to retain possession here. Dylan Conley roaming around. He's scouting, taking notes on this Flippin' Bobcat team. Notes for his broadcast that he's going to be doing back in December when Flippin' comes over to the tournament in Mountain Home. Milton's pass. Almost stolen, going to go out of bounds. They say it's off of, it's going to be off of Cotter, off of Jackson. So Flippin forces a turnover. Guthrie now checks into the game for Cotter. (13-5), 4:31 left. First quarter. Good ball movement. There's a 3 from outside. Off, Woods is going to come away with it. Woods with the pass down court to Jackson. Jackson can score points in bunches. Of course, 34 Guthrie's checked into the game. He had a big game the other night. Trying to get it in. Good hands there by Hodges. Punches it loose. And right now Flippin up 8. Offense looking good here early. Of course, Mountain Home's also going to be here for the Billy Ply tournament in December. So multiple reasons why Dylan Conley is scouting, taking notes for the Mountain Home staff. I'm totally just kidding. Just kidding, Dylan. Flippin gets the steal. Lindsay, there's a three-pointer off the front of the rim, loose ball. And now Flippin just owning the boards. Drive to the inside, runner. Loose ball, it's going to be out on Flippin. Going to go back to the Warriors, but Flippin getting multiple chances, really owning the offensive boards right now. And if you do see the camera shake every once in a while, it's where we're sitting here. We're normally on a platform that's kind of away from everyone. On this one here, when we do games at Flippin, we're actually in an aisle, so there's a lot of traffic that comes out in that aisle, especially when it's Flippin Cotter. Big crowd here tonight, so it's not an earthquake. We're just having a lot of kids running around having a good time. So there's Jackson from the corner. Shots is short. And Lindsay brings it down for Flippin. Thompson looks for the bank, rattles around, goes down. It's 15-5. Way Flippin jumped out, looked like they were going to steamroll, but Cotter fighting back. There's a nice move by Jackson. I'll tell you what, Jackson, he can score points in bunches, but Flippin answers right back and extends it back to 17-7. And now Lyon running the break with Tilton. Cotter fans wanted a foul, no call on the play. Lindsay drives baseline. Good play by Lyon, steps in front. They got a 2-on-1. Jackson, nice pass to Lyon. Good play by Thompson, making it a hard shot. Probably saved a bucket right there. Now coming back, there's Thompson wide open for three. That one's short, rebound. Moore with the rebound and putback. 1:34 left here in the first quarter. Flipping up 19-12 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So timeout for Cotter. Let's thank our sponsors while we got 30 seconds here, such as Letty's Fine Mexican Dining. I know Domey's watching our game over in Cotter, so in Gassville. So shout out to Domey. Also, Laura's Mexican Kitchen locations. They got them in Bull Shoals and Yellville. Stop by Laura's Mexican Kitchen. We appreciate them being a sponsor of the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And Lakeside Pharmacy in Bull Shoals, free delivery. They got a really good online system to order your medication, Lakeside Pharmacy. And White River Materials. You got a big project going on, give White River Materials a call. They'll get y'all hooked up. As the deal maker doing a tremendous job for us here tonight. He's running on fumes. I'm going to have to chug an energy drink down him in a minute. Looks like Bugman online says, "What's up, Dave?" Shout out to the Bugman. That's my friend. I think that's my friend Michael Crispino. So Michael recently had a birthday, so happy birthday again to Michael. There's Guthrie for three. Guthrie was on fire the other night against Bergman, but misses this first one here. Good patience shown by Flippin. And there's their open three, in and out. Rebound, put back is Lindsay. Makes it 21-7. They got Milton wide open. Milton takes it in with the left hand, but Flippin wanted a goaltend with him grabbing the net, but he said the basket says the basket, actually, it looks like they're not going to count the basket. So it looks like no, they do count the basket from Milton. Flippin wanted a goaltend on the call, so Coach Robbins right now having a conversation with the ref. He thought that should have been a goaltend. So Flippin has it back right now, up 12 here on TLSN. Lindsay Thompson trying to get it underneath the Hodges, but there's Jackson making the play, and here comes Milton. 30 seconds ago, shot clock going to be turned off for the Warriors. There's Morris for three. Shots off, Hodges with the board. And now Flippin's pass, wild pass, but Flippin somehow corrals it. Lindsay takes it in, drives, misses it, loose ball. Again, Flippin just getting opportunity after opportunity, really owning the board. 5 seconds left. Three-pointer is off. Jackson gets the rebound, and that's going to do it. We go to the end of the first quarter. It's 21-9, Flippin here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. I was telling Joey on break, I've gotten spoiled with after doing Cotter volleyball. I'm used to only being here for an hour. Forgot what it's like to do these couple of hours of ball games. So Lindsay gets the steal, pushing the pace against Jackson. Both of these teams up and down. Quite a pace, and there's Lindsay with a nice jump shot just inside the three-point line. Makes it 23-9, the lead is 14. Jackson Rains wanting a foul on Lindsay, but no call. Now Cotter's got a couple of their players that moved up from junior high with Milton and Guthrie. They contributed the last game against Bergman. So ball's going to stay with Cotter on the travel on the steal. Of course, I did do it to myself, Joey. I did the junior high game. You know, I was asking for punishment there. But I was here. We've had a lot of junior high parents like, hey, can you do the game? That's pretty bad when you have the huddle camera worker yelling, figure it out to the refs. So Milton takes it in, draws the foul. Now 23-9, Morris to inbound it. 30 seconds left here on the shot clock, just starting here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Lindsay and Jackson racing for it. They both go down. Here's a three-pointer from Lindsay on the outside, misses it. Thompson battling for the rebound. as Milton hit the ground pretty hard there. Looks like Milton's coming out. He looked a little shaken up after the play. They go to Thompson. Got the two Lindsays on the outside, 1 and 11. They find Thompson in the corner for 3. That one's long. Thompson gets his own rebound. Lindsay stops, pops, three-pointer from Stephen Curry range is no good. Cotter finally gets it. Good pass ahead. There's Jackson for 3. Good look there for Jackson. He'll normally nail that most of the time, but out of bounds off Flippin. Gonna stay with Cotter, so they'll get another chance here. 6:26 left on our Shark Creek and Genuine Care Pharmacy clock. There goes Jackson. He has another shot at it. Leaves that one short. Decides to pass that one up. Goes into Tilton, who draws the foul. Cotter offensively getting some better looks from the field, just not hitting shots right now. Tilton's going to go to the line. Looks like online we got Linda Chappelle online. She says, "Go Warriors." She's watching on Facebook. Of course, tonight's game's on Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're about to hit 6,000 followers on Facebook, guys, so help us get over that 6,000. Maybe we could do it tonight. So, of course, we'll be covering ball games the rest of the year, so we'd love your cover. We'd love you guys to help us out. There's a nice play by Hodges. Sweet little jump shot there. Woods has been quiet so far from the field. He had 10 the other night. As Guthrie, nice kick to Jackson, open in the corner. Jackson has had some good looks, and but I do have to say I like that. You know, you miss, keep putting it up. If you're a shooter, you keep shooting. You don't hesitate. So Jackson, he'll find his range before you know it. So there's a move. There's Thompson off the bank. Nice play. The bank's open for Thompson. It's 8 o'clock, but the bank is open here in Flippin, Arkansas. No banker's hours for Thompson. Makes it 27-11. Here's Guthrie. And there, Lyon with the spin move back to Woods. Still plenty of time left on the shot clock. Lyon from way downtown, moonshot. The bank's open for Lyon too. Tell you what, it's a great time to be a banker in Flippin, Arkansas right now. Gets it to 27-14. Cotter still trying to hang around. There's Thompson again from the corner. That's off. Lyon skies for the rebound. And now Woods. They're going to get the offensive charge on Cotter. Cotter fans not happy with the call on Woods. (27-14). Of course, next Friday night, like I mentioned, we're going to be in Yellville next Friday night. It's going to be Cotter versus Yellville right here on TLSN. There's Thompson for 3. Gets it to 30-14. Lyon needs some help. Only gets it over to Tilton. Give and go to Lyon. Oh, beautiful pass. Nothing there. Lyon wanted the foul. Thompson takes it in over Tilton. The little floater makes it 32-14. So Flippin now starting to pull away. Morris splits the defense. Tried to get the pass to Tilton. Foul's going to be on Thompson, 24. That's his first personal. Right now it's the third on the team here in the second quarter. About halfway through the second quarter, but the lead now has swelled to 18. And Morris now from the line. And misses the first one. Loose ball, Flippin, coming away with it. Going to be a foul on Tilton. It's going to be Tilton's second personal. It's going to be the second on the team. 3:54 left here in a still big crowd here, especially on this side. You can't see it on our side as much, but I mean on the other side, but this side over by us is the packed side. Here's Thompson for three. And Flippin starting to roll. The lead now is 21. Lyon, and that's number 30, Dye. Milton, who's checked back in. And then they got Gray, number 4, out there, who's come in for Cotter. Foul's going to be on Bradley, number 3. That's his first. Fourth on the team. Next one's going to be in the penalty. But Flippin just offensively starting to take over. Tough play by Woods. Nice spin move by Woods. Hits the bucket. Right now Cotter with 3 minutes to go. If you're Cotter, you're saying, hey, we just need to try to get under 15 by half. They want to try to chip away on this. Nice up and under by Bradley. Hits the bucket. Makes it 37-16. There goes Milton with the left hand, partially blocked. Lindsey's pass goes out of bounds. So Cotter's going to get it back. 2:45 left here in the second quarter. And a fun night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're glad to have you guys joining us live here on TLSN. Another fun season of basketball, and we got some rivalry games the next few weeks before the Arvest tournament. Woods trying to get the pass down low, and it is stolen. There's Lindsey for three, and it is good. It's 40-16. Woods loses the handle, gets it back from the free throw line, rattles around, goes down. Bucket's good for Cotter. And now the lead is 22. There's Hodges. He stops, shoots from the corner, no good. Bradley comes out as Thompson checks back in for Flippin. So multiple subs here for Cotter. Cotter going to be giving up quite a bit of size to this group right here. With Hodges and Thompson down low. There's a three-pointer, Thompson. And the lead now largest of the game, up 25. Jackson with the left hand is fouled, taking it in. He's going to go to the line. So Jackson going to go to the line. Foul was on number 22. It's on Peyton Moore. First free throw off to the left. So pulls it back to 24, but here comes Flippin right back down. Wide open three. Jackson, the tip ahead. Jackson trying to take it coast to coast. He is rejected by Lindsay. Thompson with the drive over to Hodges. Swinging it around. There's Lindsay. Good defensive play there by Flippin as we're under a minute to go. Here's Thompson. Three-pointer. Again, just dominating the board, taking advantage of that size advantage down low. And there's Hodges. It's 45-19. Pass for Jackson. Under a minute to go. There's a steal with 32 seconds. Shot clock going to be turned off. Thompson over to Lindsay. Lindsay loses the handle out of bounds, so Cotter's going to get it back with no shot clock. There's Jackson, hits the two-point shot. It's 45-21. Under 10 seconds to go. Bank shot's off, gets his own rebound. Left-handed putback misses. There's Hodges at the buzzer. 49 points in the first half for Flippin. As we go to the half, it is, or they say actually the shot was after the buzzer. Didn't look like they gave him credit for it. So 47-21, and we'll be back here in 8 minutes here on TLSN. All right, guys, here we go. Second half of basketball. Right now it's 47-21. Flippin in the lead. Milton going to inbound it to start the third quarter. And someone needs to check on Joey, man. Joey's running on fumes here. You all right, Joey? You going to make it through tonight? During halftime, I was down talking to Cotter volleyball coach Nikki Guthrie. I told her, I said, Nikki, I said, you spoiled us with volleyball. Joey and I are used to only being here filming for about 45 minutes because you guys swept everybody. And I'm not used to these 4-hour evenings of basketball. So Cotter gets the ball going back the other way. Of course, this is a non-conference matchup. There's a Lion takes it in, misses the shot. Yeah, she even said too, Joey, she said, I'm not used to being at the gym till 10 o'clock at night either, so. Lindsay with the rebound, kickback. There's Lindsay for three, and he banks it in. I didn't hear him say Arvest Bank, so it doesn't count. Just kidding. Shot's good. Right now, 29-point lead is Milton. He's got Morris and Lyon in with him. Shot clock now down to 10 seconds. And Woods gets it with 5 seconds to go. They're double teaming him, no room. Milton's gonna have to put something up. Tough shot from Milton, it's no good. It's gonna be a turnover, shot clock violation there for Cotter. So the Bobcats have the ball right now. Appreciate everyone joining us on Facebook and YouTube tonight. Of course, a reminder on Facebook, they only keep live videos up for now 30 days. So, but we keep the entire archive of games. Entire archive of games that you can check out on our YouTube page. And we keep it all neatly categorized, organized, labeled right. Joey loves it when he goes in and sees the organization and structure that we have there. Lindsay with the spin move. Nice play by Lindsay. Now it's up 31. Pass from Lyons going to go out of bounds. Jackson now checks in for Lyon. Appreciate everyone hanging around too as we got unplugged earlier. We made it work, we got it back. There's a lob, good ball movement there. Thompson shots in and out. Here comes Milton away with it for Cotter. Of course, got some big rivalry matchups taking place in the next couple weeks. And then, of course, Arvest tournament, there's a little give and go pass for Thompson, a little bit hard. Just a bit outside for ball one there. As I'm going to get Joey. Joey, we're getting you a headset. I'm getting you a headset. I need someone to talk to. Milton loses the rock for Cotter, and he gets it over just in time to Woods. He'll give and go to Milton. Tilton working hard, hits the bucket. Nice play by Tilton. I'm going to mute my mic for a minute because I'm going to go get Joey a headset. Joey needs to talk. He's looking sad right now. So there's a rebound put back. Jackson comes away with it. Here, Joey, we're just going to give you this headset while I get the other one going. Milton takes it in. It's going to be an offensive foul on Milton. Here you go. This is Joey, the Dealmaker Shaw.
All right, well, David assists. And I talked to him, so here we go. He's working on getting his headset out. It's been a good game so far. Flippin kind of taking control of this one. Like Dave says, it's a non-conference game. Got two rival schools here.
Oh, I think I'm live. Can you hear me, Joey?
Are you there? I hear you.
Oh, Joey hears me. I'm live. I'm live, pal. Now there's two of us talking, so. Did I miss much while I was getting your headset set up?
No.
Joey had us all covered right now. 52-23. Guthrie has it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
I was just saying, Dave, right now, Flippin's kind of controlling the tempo on this one.
Yeah, I mean, Flippin, the rumors coming out of Flippin this year is Flippin's going to be the team to watch for in the 3A conference.
Well, that's why Mountain Home was over here scouting, right?
Yeah, Mountain Home was scouting. Mountain Home's probably going to play Flippin in a couple different tournaments. So, Flippin right now, like I mentioned earlier, Joey, they're 3-2 on the season. So you see the record like 3-2, but they're playing some very high-level schools, and that is one of the things Coach Robbins does over here is early in the year, they'll play a lot of really hard non-conference matchups. And, that just helps them down the road. They're used to that hard level of competition.
Like I say, in this game, you can see they're really controlling the backboard and the rebounds. And very fast.
Flippin right now up 29 halfway through the third quarter. Good crowd that came out. Like I said earlier, like the area that's really full is this area in front of us. Actually, I see my friend Penelope Pasillas earlier. I thought she was watching from home, but since she's here.
Yeah, you're saying a big crowd come out. I think I had to park the furthest I've ever parked when coming to Flippin. The one thing about these two schools, they got great support.
Bucket is good from Cotter, pulls it back to a 27-point game. Yeah, when we go to break, I'm gonna go ahead and put the chair here so Joey can just flop down. I got the chair behind you, Joey, so that way you can. There's a three-pointer from Lindsay. Rattles around, no good. Morse with the rebound. So here goes Woods, handoff to Morris. But a couple weeks ago, Joey, we were doing the regional volleyball tournament, and my friend Penelope, she wasn't feeling good, but she even though she wasn't feeling good, she was watching the game, so she was commenting, and I wanted to say hi to her. She's at the game. I thought maybe she was watching from home again tonight, but I just found her in the crowd. We're going to zoom in on her and her family in a little bit while you're sitting down. I'll zoom in while you're relaxing, Joey, and taking it easy on the next timeout. I did text them and say, hey, I'm going to zoom in on you guys, but I don't know if they're actually going to be, if they've seen my text yet. But that way she can say she's made it on the big screen.
There you go.
Now, free throw is good by Tilton. So lead now back to 26. Of course, has to be a 30 for a running clock. So I think we got a timeout on the floor. And Joey, while Joey's sitting down, relaxing, sit down, relax yourself, Joey. While they got a timeout, I'm going to zoom in right here on my friend Penelope. She's the one in the pink there. She wasn't feeling good last game, so shout. Now see, she's got the cheer. That must be the "We Got the Beat" thing. Is that what that is? Are they doing? Is that Nirvana? Yeah, that is a Nirvana shirt. Yeah, so they're all getting into it. I've been having fun with like the fan cam and stuff, even though it's like I'm not very steady on this thing, Joey.
Who else can you find in
I
the
just
crowd?
zoomed in on my HR manager. There's Tara Payne with our Flippin' Bobcat correspondent, Kaylee Chatelaine. They're sitting there talking about, sure, basketball. The guy in the middle, that's Tara's husband, John Eric. Looks like he's having a ball tonight, so having fun with the crowd tonight. So back to action here on the floor. Camera work is getting bad now that I was doing the camera. Joey's just wore out. They give it to Hodges. Hodges back. There's Bradley for three. He hits the shot. Back to a 29-point lead. Fast break. There's Jackson with the layup. Nice play by Jackson. Isaiah action Jackson. He can score points in bunches. And
I was just going to ask if you started to come up with nicknames yet for these players.
yeah, all right, we got Action Jackson right now, and there's Bradley again with a nice right hand.
As the year goes on, you'll notice Dave will start having nicknames for them all.
They're going to get Milton with the carry. Well, Joey, I got to say something. Like right next to us, they have the school huddle cam that they do for the huddle work, and like this police officer, the last like 2 years, he gets stuck working camera all these games. I'm like, what's the deal with that? So it's always the senior boys game. He always gets stuck working it.
Hey, part of it is serve, right?
Yeah,
so
he's serving. He's going
serving.
above and beyond.
Serving the community.
Yeah, serving the community. So ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Cotter's going to keep it right now. 29-point game. So it's going to be a 30-second timeout. It's 57-28 here on TLSN. Flippin in control here at Bobcat Country. Oh, she's looking this time. So now
Somebody's waving?
Yeah, we got him waving now. So see, I sent a text. So there we go. There's Ruben. There's Carmen, who's laughing. There's Penelope in that cool Nirvana shirt. So they're having fun here on TLSN. So it was all shaky when I do the cameras, and then it doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm not very good at zooming in. They're looking right now, so you got to stay on them long enough just so they can see each other. So yeah, see now Carmen sees us, Ruben sees us, all of them sees us. Shout out to the Paciuses. They always bring the boom to the room. The Cotter fans bringing the boom to the room tonight, even though it's been a long night. In this game right there. Oh, there's Ashley Garay, tougher than a $2 steak. Assistant volleyball coach. So
there you go.
It's pretty bad when I got nicknames for that. That's because half of the people in here we used to call their games. So, so right now 57-28. Me and the deal makers having a little bit too much fun tonight. We're getting you to wake up now, Joey. You're waking up, so that's good. I was getting a little worried about you there. So here we go. Right now, 1:38 left here in the third quarter, and looks like we got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout here on TLSN. How about you do some fan cam, Joey? I think let's do some fan cam in the crowd over there.
Yeah, let's see. Who do we want to?
Yeah, I say just zoom in. Hopefully we don't
go.
catch anyone picking their nose or anything, which has happened before. Let's check out the fan cam here.
There we go. Relaxing in the stands right there.
That actually looks really comfortable right there.
Doesn't it?
That does.
Little secrets going on right there. We're sharing.
Yeah. Oh, they got their own camera, so they got their own
there we
video.
go.
Yeah. Maybe we could hire them.
We can wave at their camera.
Yeah, let's
Hi.
wave at their camera. Yeah, all right. See if we can get on it now. I wish we could have the camera this way because, like, the fans over here, this is like these are the really, really super, super fun fans right in front of us. So, or maybe the more serious fans, that's what it is. There's a left-handed runner. No good. Tilton gets the board. Here comes Milton. Off to action. Jackson stops, pops, three-pointer from outside. It's good. Money shot there for Jackson. You know, he missed. Kind of struggled earlier in the game. Glad to see he's not hesitating. That's what you got to do as a scorer. Just keep putting it up. Underneath. Good play there by Guthrie. Gets the block. And now off to Milton. Milton takes it in, draws the contact. So there's Jackson going to inbound it. Under a minute to go here in the fourth. Of course, these teams non-conference rivals now. There's a good defensive play by Hodges stepping in front. That's number 12, Cooper Morrow. Flipping right now in control, up 26. Looking good here early in the season. Nice hesitation. There's Morrow with the bucket. It's 59-31. Garay over to Milton. Drive to the inside. Oh, nice dish there from Garay, trying to get it inside to Tilton. Knocked out of bounds. 1.9 seconds to go. This is going to be a catch and shoot type thing. We're going to go. It's knocked away. Trying to get a shot at the buzzer. It's no good, but Flippin continuing to roll. The lead now has expanded to 28. It's 59-31. We'll be back in a minute here on TLSN. Actually, we just won't go away. We'll just stay here. We don't need to sit down. We can go. Now I want to thank our sponsors such as Buffalo River Float Service, Aaron and Pam Darnell, Canoes, Kayak, Shuttle Services, Tubes, and more. Also, Letty's Fine Mexican Dining. I guarantee Letty's has us on the TV right now.
I bet you.
I guarantee they always watch our games. Shout out to Letty's. And Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see Clint Rechtenwald for all your pharmaceutical needs in Gassville. Also, Lore's Mexican Kitchen in Bold Shoals in Yellville. That's where we'll be next week.
That's one of your lunch spots, isn't it? When you're over in Yellville, Lore's.
Yeah, one of my mini lunch spots. That's why my guts get so big. Lakeside Pharmacy, free delivery in Bold Shoals. And White River Materials. They're building a house right across the street from me, and I see the White River Material truck bringing in stuff all the time. So,
bunch of great guys over there at White River Material. Just good local people, helping people. All your material needs.
That's the thing, Joey. All these businesses that help us bring, like 8 years of sports now, these are all local businesses. So, support these local businesses that help us bring local high school sports to YouTube and Facebook for you. Here comes Lindsay, has the steal. Behind the back to Thompson. A little showtime right there. And that extends the lead to 30. So right now we're at a mercy rule here. The scoreboard clock's going to run. Runner's no good. Tilton battling for the board. Foul's going to be on Moore. That's going to be his second, first on the team. So Flippin, they're going to improve right with tonight's victory. They're going to improve to 4-2 on the season. Still, they got to be. I mean, looking at the bracket for the RBEST tournament coming up in 2 weeks, I got to say, Flippin senior boys, they got to be one of the teams to beat in that senior boys bracket. They're going to be tough. Of course, this Cotter group, they're going to be in that bracket as well, so they'll get a chance to see if they can, the war to settle the score possibly, Joey.
And when's that tournament begin?
It's going to go the 15th through the 22nd.
A lot of ball games during that time.
Yeah, a lot of ball games going on. Yeah.
A lot of ball.
I got to get my ball games legs right. Volleyball, man, that made it too easy on me. I got spoiled.
Now, Arvis will have a team there. When I say a team out here to help broadcast. So
Yeah, we're gonna use
possibly working concessions as well, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of different people all throughout the week. So like the lady I was zooming in earlier, our HR manager Tara Payne, I'm gonna get her to join me for a game.
A lot of work goes into any of these tournaments and doing these ball games. Takes a lot of people.
We're gonna do a lot of guest spots, people joining me for
Hey,
that.
there you go. That'd be fun.
Keep it interesting. That way you're not just listening to me talk for 4 hours. Both free throws are no good. Here comes the Bobcats. Of course, they've subbed in this whole new group of players we're getting to see now. That's number 2, Treat, on the outside. Also number 12, that's Cooper Morrow. Number 10, Benada. And 14, English. They're joined by number 23, Callentine, playing down low. There's a shot's no good. Rebound, put back, almost goes in. Going to draw the foul. We're going to retrain everyone. Everyone's pretty quiet on the chat tonight. Okay, Linda, all right, she said good rebound pronounced chapel like a church. So, okay. Got you, Linda. Chapel. Chapel like a church.
Well, time change, I think, is part of my problem. I mean, I'm flat wore out.
Yeah, I'm not. Of course, I'm not hyped. I do have an energy drink, but I literally only had like a couple sips. I'm just not. Maybe I got to get back on the juice again, doing all these games. It'll be a 31-point lead. Clock continuing to run for the Bobcats. Pass almost stolen. Woods tracks it down. There's Jackson again from the corner. Follows up on his shot. Good hustle play by Jackson. Nice dish to Tilton. Good play by Jackson. That's why you always follow your shot. Quick hands there shown by number 2, Will Morris. In a little bit, Joe, you got to zoom in on that little
Fella down there.
Yeah, little fella. Got to zoom in on Nicky Guthrie's little boy there. He looks like he's about ready for a nap. So he's on his phone. Maybe he's watching Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, he should be. Train them while they're young. There's a 2-pointer. Is Morrow from the free throw line. Nice play. Back to a 31-point lead. There's Morris in the corner for 3. In and out. Jackson almost got the rebound. Flippin's going to pull it back the other way. 3 minutes to go. Tilton battling for the board. They're going to call that number 14, English. As subs coming in for Cotter. Garay, Milton, Lyon, and number 11. That's Mendeleski in his first action of the game. Dye's going to be in at number 30. So the Bobcats come away with it. Two minutes left, but Cotter takes the senior girls game. Flippin bounces back here at the senior boys. Mendeleski throws that off the foot. Going to go out of bounds. Ball going to stay with Cotter. There's a three-pointer from Mendeleski. No good. Milton tries to get it underneath the Dye. Over to Garay. Garay. Nice pass. There's Milton for 3 from the top. It is good. Nice shot from Milton. Now it's 64-36. Guy almost had the steal. Lion almost had the steal as well. Going to go out of bounds with 1:30 to go. So, yeah, no football this week. Yellville is on the road. They're going on to take Episcopal in their final game of the year. Mountain Home's going to be taking on Greenwood, and that's going to be a slobber knocker on Friday night. You have to check that out. Also, this Saturday night, if you're in Springfield, Mid-States Wrestling, big event in Springfield. I'm actually not going to be there this Saturday, though. I'm taking the Saturday off, Joey.
What? You're not going to be there?
I'm getting old. I'm telling you, I'm changing my ways now. So
who's going to fill in for you?
But I am going to do a game next Friday night. It's going to be Yellville and Cotter in Yellville. Then I'm going to do 4 games that day, then go to a Mid-States Wrestling show that night, and then going to do 15 other games the rest of the week. So I think I'll make up for it then. So Space Cowboy Jason Jones said I could have next Saturday or this Saturday off. So
That was nice of you, Jason.
yeah, thank you, Jason Jones. Check him out, mswtickets.com. You can get a deal right now.
Some may not know he's real big into slap fighting as well.
Yeah,
He covers a lot of that.
he's into a lot of things. Is the Space Cowboy. So and it's all deals with bringing some money. So
Right.
Space Cowboy brings the boom to the room. So good guy. Yeah, check out their show. So now 65-36. Hits both free throws. And now this is going to do it right here. Garay with the tough floater. No good. Garay is fouled on the play. That's going to run the clock, but they're going to go ahead and let Garay shoot his 2 free throws here. So Garay's going to see if he can make the Baxter Bulletin here. So Neil Denton's ready to take his name down. Of course, Neil Denton's back around basketball season. And Garay, nice stroke by Garay there. He's got his own little cheering section up there too, Joey. They're all, our group we zoomed in on earlier with the Paciuses, they're Garay's #1 fans. So
Those are both clean shots.
yeah, nice shot. Garay hits both of them. And that's going to do it here from Flippin. Flippin takes the win. Flippin took the junior high matchup. They also senior girls matchup, and then also, Cotter took the senior girls, Flippin took the senior boys, and that's going to do it right here from Flippin. So 2 out of 3. So for the loose cannon, David McBee, Joey the Deal Maker Shaw, remember, go out and do something nice for someone, and remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. Have a great week from all of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll see you next week.